Have you ever wondered what really happened to the stars of Three's Company, the sitcom that made millions laugh? Although the show left behind happy memories and humorous moments, the lives of the main actors were filled with tragedy and pain. In this journey, we explore the tragic fates of 15 cast members who brought us laughter but also endured harsh challenges in life. Join us as we delve into their stories and learn about the reasons behind the passing of the talents who helped create one of the most beloved TV shows of all time. Don't miss out. These stories will keep you glued to your seat. Audra Lindley, born September 24, 1918, is an American actress best known for her role as Helen Roper on the classic sitcom Three's Company. With a career spanning over 4 decades, she became a familiar face on television and stage. Helen Roper, the character she portrayed, was a humorous woman who was always concerned about the lives of her 2 roommates, Jack and Janet. The relationship between Helen and her husband, Mr. Roper, often created many funny situations in the show. Lindley's intelligence and charm brought life to the character, contributing significantly to the show's success. She was recognized with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and she went through a challenging final year of her life. She faced cancer, a harsh journey that not only affected her physical health but also had a strong impact on her spirit. Despite undergoing numerous treatments, her health continued to deteriorate, requiring her to be hospitalized several times. During this time, Audra often felt lonely and anxious about the future, as she witnessed changes in her life and body. Audra Lindley passed away on October 16, 1997, leaving behind an artistic legacy and many beautiful memories in the hearts of audiences. Her passing was not only a loss for her family and friends, but also for the entertainment industry. Norman Fell, born March 24, 1924, is a famous American actor, best known for his role as Stanley Roper in the legendary sitcom Three's Company. He is not only a talented comedian but also a symbol of a golden age in American television. His contributions are not only limited to his acting ability but also lie in the way he creates a character that is easy to laugh at but also full of depth. The role of Stanley Roper has laid the foundation for many humorous situations related to misunderstandings and conflicts between generations, especially between the younger generation and the older generation. Norman Fell brought to the character Roper a charm and naturalness that made it easy for the audience to sympathize. Through his role as Roper, Fell created a model for comedic husband characters in later sitcoms. The success of Stanley Roper led to the production of the spin-off The Ropers, where he continued to develop his character. Norman Fell, best known for his role as Stanley Roper on Three's Company, spent his final years in pain and hardship. He was diagnosed with pneumonia, a serious illness that significantly impaired his health. As his health deteriorated, Norman Fell spent time in hospital for treatment and recovery, but his condition did not improve as expected. Norman Fell eventually passed away on December 14, 1998, leaving a large void in the hearts of his fans and the entertainment industry. John Ritter, as Jack Tripper on Three's Company, made a huge contribution to the entertainment industry, not only because of his acting talent but also because of the profound impact he made. Jack Tripper is one of the most iconic characters in sitcom history, thanks to his humor and clever satire of same-sex relationships and love. With the ability to move from funny to touching, John Ritter brilliantly portrayed the awkward situations Jack encountered while living with 2 girls. Ritter was known for his impressive physical acting ability, often using humorous gestures and serious situations to create unexpected comedy. Passed away suddenly on September 11, 2003, at the age of only 54. His cause of death was determined to be an aortic aneurysm, a serious medical condition that he was unaware of. That day, while filming a new TV series, he began to feel unwell and was taken to the hospital, but his condition quickly deteriorated. Don Knotts, as Ralph Furley on Three's Company, made an impressive contribution to the entertainment industry, leaving an indelible mark. Ralph Furley was a funny, quirky and colorful character who brought a new depth to the sitcom. With his late appearance on the show, Furley quickly became one of the most beloved characters. His charm and natural ability to interact with the other actors made Knotts an indispensable part of the cast. Knotts' appearance on Three's Company helped increase the show's ratings and popularity. He brought a fresh breath to the script, creating humorous and unexpected situations, which contributed greatly to the success of the sitcom throughout its run. Passed away on February 24, 2006, at the age of 81, due to complications from lung disease. Before his death, he had been dealing with a number of health issues, including chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, which severely affected his ability to breathe. In his later years, Knotts was often hospitalized and underwent difficult treatments, which not only affected his physical health but also led to psychological distress. In addition to his health struggles, Don Knotts also had to deal with the loss of many close family members and friends. The passing of his colleagues and loved ones left him with pain and a sense of loneliness. Suzanne Somers, as Chrissy Snow in Three's Company, has made a remarkable and shocking contribution to the entertainment industry. The character of Chrissy Snow has become an icon with her innocence, wit and charm. Somers' performance has not only brought laughter but also made the audience think about the image of women in society. She has contributed to creating a strong yet lovable female model, which has deeply impressed the audience. She has played an important role in building the relationship between the actors in Three's Company, always promoting the spirit of cooperation and mutual support. Their bond has created a positive working atmosphere, affecting the entire film. Somers suffered from skin hyperplasia in her 20s and skin cancer in her 30s. In April 2000, Somers was diagnosed with breast cancer and underwent a mastectomy to remove the cancer, followed by radiation therapy, which caused her much pain and her health declined. In 2018, it was reported that she had undergone experimental stem cell therapy to regenerate the breast she had lost to cancer. Somers died at her home on October 15, 2023, one day before her 77th birthday. Her death was attributed to breast cancer, which had returned earlier in the year. And Wedgeworth, as Lana Shields in Three's Company, made notable and equally shocking contributions, making her role a special highlight in the film. Lana Shields was a unique character. Unlike anyone else in Three's Company, Lana was a confident, mature woman who was not afraid to show her interest in Jack Tripper, a bold and rare detail at the time. Wedgeworth brought a bold charm to this character, a woman who was strong and free in thought and action, which made a strong impression on viewers. Went through great pain and health challenges before her death. In 2017, she passed away at the age of 83 after a long battle with Alzheimer's disease, a disease that gradually severely affected her memory and cognitive abilities. Alzheimer's not only causes physical decline, but also causes her and her family to experience endless pain as they witness the slow and painful decline of her intellect. And Wedgeworth was once a strong and independent actress, but the disease gradually caused her to lose the ability to care for herself, pushing her family into difficult days as they had to accompany her through memory loss and personality changes. This gradual decline was not only a painful physical journey but also a spiritual loss as she faced her own disappearance in memory and thinking. She passed away in the love and regret of her family, relatives, and fans, leaving behind an artistic legacy of bold and individual roles. Brad Blaisdell, as Mike the bartender in Three's Company, brought a unique charm despite being a supporting role. His contributions to the film were both shocking and memorable. Mike helped establish the Regal Beagle, the famous bar in Three's Company, as a place where the main characters often went to relieve stress and socialize. With the image of a warm, understanding bartender, Brad Blaisdell made the space of the Regal Beagle come alive and familiar, like an indispensable part of the film. Although a supporting character, Mike was portrayed by Brad Blaisdell in a natural and close way, making him a trusted friend of the main characters. He passed away on December 26, 2018 after a long battle with lung cancer. His declining health brought him and his family many hardships and challenges. As a man who had lived his life to the fullest, Blaisdell faced the ravages of the disease, which left him not only with physical pain but also with the helplessness of seeing his passion for acting gradually hindered. Blaisdell spent his final days surrounded by the care of family and friends. But the mental anguish of being separated from his beloved work and his declining health weighed heavily on him. As a dedicated artist, he always longed to give to his audience. But the terrible disease forced him to face the cruel limitations of his body. In the end, Brad Blaisdell passed away in the mourning of his colleagues and fans, leaving the image of Mike the bartender, a friendly and close-knit part of the unforgettable memories of Three's Company. William Pearson, as Dean Travers in Three's Company, brought a shocking personality and often made people laugh with awkward moments. Dean Travers was the dean of the university where Jack Tripper studied, and Pearson created a special image with a serious and difficult personality but often fell into humorous situations, making him an interesting character. Dean Travers was always serious and was not happy with Jack's fun and free-spirited personality. This contrast created many tense and funny moments, especially when Jack tried to hide the secret of their life together. Pearson contributed subtly, making the audience unable to help but laugh at the times Travers almost caught Jack. Died on October 27, 2004, leaving many fans in mourning. Pearson's final days were a difficult battle with old age and complicated health problems, causing both physical and mental pain. Although Pearson kept his illness a secret, close friends and family knew he suffered from pain and limitations as his body gradually weakened. With a strong love for the stage and screen, the inability to continue working in the profession left him with indescribable sadness. Pearson had enjoyed a long and successful career, but the pain of old age and declining health forced him to accept his passion for the job. However, he will always be remembered with respect and love by fans and colleagues, as an indelible mark on Three's Company and in the hearts of those who loved him. Peter Mark Richman, as Reverend Luther Snow, Chrissy Snow's father, in Three's Company, added a touch of humor to the show, especially for viewers who enjoyed light-hearted humor. Reverend Snow was a serious, somewhat rigid pastor who was always cautious about his daughter Chrissy's life. The contrast between Reverend Snow's serious personality and the free-spirited, fun-loving lifestyle of the main characters created humorous and unexpected situations. Reverend Snow, with his protective attitude toward his daughter and traditional principles, often disagreed with Jack and his roommates. This created humorous conflicts as Jack tried to prove himself as a nice person to gain his acceptance. Died on January 14, 2021, at the age of 93. In his later years, Richman faced health difficulties due to age. He struggled with chronic health problems, and his life was limited by illness, which caused him and his family no small amount of suffering. As a dedicated artist, having to leave the stage and film industry due to his declining health left him with many regrets. Macon McCalman, as Roland Wood, one of the guest characters in Three's Company, left a big impression on the audience with his humorous and charming performance. Although he only appeared in a few episodes, McCalman's contributions enriched the plot and expanded the humorous situations of the film. The character Roland Wood is a friend and colleague of Jack Tripper, helping to create unique humorous situations. The interactions between Roland and the main characters not only increase laughter but also reflect the colorful friendships in the humorous cohabitation context of the film. He passed away on August 8, 2021, at the age of 80. In the last years of his life, he faced many serious health problems, including chronic illnesses that affected his ability to live and caused much suffering for him and his family. During his months of struggling with illness, McCalman had to seek constant medical care, which was not only costly but also put a lot of pressure on both him and his family. Despite his declining health, he maintained his optimism and passion for his profession, which made many people around him feel admiration. However, not being able to participate in the artistic activities he loved left a deep sadness in McCalman's heart. In the end, he passed away peacefully, leaving beautiful memories in the hearts of the audience and friends. McCalman is remembered not only for his role in Three's Company, but also for the spirit and dedication to art that he showed throughout his life. As we close the story of the actors who contributed to the success of Three's Company, we not only look back at their careers but also feel the values they conveyed through each character. The laughter, the tears, and the valuable lessons from life have created an artistic legacy that we will always remember. Their departure leaves a big void, but at the same time, it is also a source of encouragement for us to cherish the present moments and the memories they brought. Let's continue to explore new stories and other interesting characters in the entertainment world. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos on the journey to learn about the talents who have enriched our lives. Let's share the love for art and keep their memories alive.